Good morning. I am Dayna Louca, the Investor and Media Relations Manager, and today I am joined by CEO Ignacio Salazar, the emerging ASX-listed potash development company, Highfield Resources Limited. Highfield is anticipated to be a significant producer of potash from the Muga mine in Spain. Good morning, Ignacio, and thank you for joining me. For the audience who isn't across Highfield, are you able to give us some background on the company?
Yes, hi, of course. Highfield, ASX listed company with the Muga project north of Spain, potash project MOP, very important in the middle of the European market, very strong economics and margins as a consequence of that. And everybody, I think, probably aware, but those not with all permitting, all licensing ready. Also, the construction very much ready to go with contracting, procurement, etc. We have also secured project finance loan with the banks, and we were very much, this deal makes sense in the context of the final step to be ready to go for the bulk of the construction, which was this strategic process and getting a strategic partner and a solution for the full funding of Muga.
Can you explain to investors what the deal is about?
So the deal is really the culmination of all this strategic process. I mean, we very much saw that to finalize the funding and the financing of Muga, we had to find strategic partners and a strategic solution. And I think we couldn't be any more strategic than what we just announced. So very much is an agreement with Jiangquan Shandong, the very, very important Chinese mining company. I mean, the one who was behind the, let's say, the setup of the Yancoal Australia company, so very well known in the Australian market, together with some other Chinese investors as well. So we have secured from them the investment of the funding of $220 million for Muga. That was the gap and the complement we need to get Muga up and running into construction. But also even more, there is another very important element. Jiangquan owns a project, a potash project in the Saskatchewan Basin, very well known globally, world-class potash area. And that project called Saudi will be acquired pending into the Highfield structure. So the plan, the strategy here is to be fully financed as we are everything else ready with Muga, build Muga, with the team in place that has a very strong track record, only going to get stronger as we are building Muga. That will put us in a position once as Muga is getting built to develop or get Saudi as well into construction right after this Muga is built. So becoming, I think, is no exaggeration to say a global potash player, as we have the combination of these two assets, one in the middle of Europe, another one in the most, probably the most interesting potash area in the world, with the support of very strong new shareholders, Jiangquan, as we announced, one of them.
All sounds very positive. Thank you. And so tell us what is next. What are the next steps to progress the deal into completion?
So this deal, what we are announcing right now is an LOI. All the commercial terms, the understanding, the strategy, the benefits for all companies, parties involved is very clear. We will unlock the value of Muga. We will get reactivate Saudi to get that into construction after Muga, and clear benefits, clear commercial terms. There is some, obviously, as we move, I'm very keen from all parties, once again, to move forward, some internal approvals to take place, both in Jiangquan, in the other investors, strategic investors that are also joining into the funding, and also, obviously, from the HFR side, and to get to the final agreement. And hopefully we see that pretty quickly in the next few days, weeks, is what we are talking about. And then really we're with final agreement, then we will have, probably approvals from Canada, Spain, China, and Australia. No? So there will be a period. But very much we see the main conditions in place and the main willingness to move very much settled. So we are very keen already with this deal that we just announced.
That sounds great. Thank you. And just lastly, from a strategic perspective, can you explain what this means to Highfield and also for investors and shareholders of the company?
Absolutely. So this is a transformational deal for Highfield. That this deal means we will become a global potash player. I mean, we will be with the level of production with Saudi and Muga at full production in the same league as companies like ICL or K+S. So extremely is moving the company beyond our expectations when we've been through all this process of strategic process. It's not just we are funding Muga with this deal, we are also transforming the company into a lot more than what we were thinking originally. The support of Jianquan and the other strategic investors is key as well to allow us to get through all this process and support from a capital perspective. The team building Muga and developing Saudi and growing stronger as we go there. And finally, the quality of the assets. Now, we didn't talk too much about Saudi, but Saudi in the same league as many other top class assets with a very, very strong resource base, 60 years mine life, and Muga that is about to start construction and in the middle of the real market. So high quality assets, a strong team, and very much support, capital support. That is the ingredients to make a success and a global player in potash out of Highfield.
It all sounds great. Ignacio, thank you for joining me today, and we look forward to hearing further updates in the future.
Many thanks. That was very, very, very nice.